type of women that men want, they have to work their ass off to become a different version of themselves to get access to those women. And what women don't realize is when a man is at his lowest, his ultimate objective is survival of the fittest. And they will use anything as a tool, as a stepping ladder to get where they want. When you work with a man at his lowest, you men see women as mirrors to themselves. And they see you.
So we're gonna stop this real quick because a lot of this, she like Captain Obvious, right? I mean, a male, she just describing male nature, I want to say in the first part. And that picture there, that's little Dirk. I didn't know little Dirk knocked that white woman up. So that's his baby mama. I guess he was dating this woman.
Yeah, that was his first baby mama. I don't know a lot about like hip hop culture, but yeah, I am aware of that. That Lil Durk's baby mama was yeah, a white woman. So
That's some trailer. Yeah, this ain't even like no Kardashian type. This like a trailer park.
Well, he was at his lowest. It is some men. It's not all men, but what do you?
And she said use. I wouldn't you throw that word use around. Y'all don't understand male nature. Man was getting what he can get at the time. That's what she said. A man gotta. Mr. Walker says all the time, y'all born with y'all value. We got to go out and work for it. She ain't say nothing but the obvious right there.
Well, I don't understand what I said that was wrong. Lil Durk is not where he was when he met that woman. And I agree, if that was the woman he qualified for, let's even say that. That's who he was with at that time. And that was a situation of he probably really didn't choose her first. He wouldn't have wanted to be with her. She's a starter wife. Like sometimes they call those like the starter girlfriend, like the starter wife.
That was a bust down. We talk about hood. We in the hood now.
He made I mean, they had a baby together. That was probably his little
a bust down. You think people what we talking about? It's the hood, Crystal. No starter wife.
Right. He was okay, so what do you think was the dynamics? You think he loved her, or you think he was just using her?
She said using like he was man, he was getting what he could get at the time. He was in, like you said, he was in the bad space. He had to go out and work hard so he can get a beautiful woman, as all men do.
Right. So what are we disagreeing on? Like, I'm trying to understand what we disagree about.
Cause y'all try to paint the picture like you going more predatory, like guys without money just out here using women. No, they ain't. They get with women that ain't nothing like them.
Right, and that's fine. So what's the problem with that? I agree. I think.
Well, you trying to say like these bad men are using good women? That's the tone you set.
Okay, well, I wasn't trying to set that tone. They both agreed to be with each other. I don't know why I made this. I wasn't trying to say that. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think there are some times where, you're totally right on both ends. Because even if someone will argue that, okay, what about the woman who, what if she wasn't this or wasn't that? Well, she still accepted that. She still said, okay, you're going to be my man and you'll be my baby mama. So yeah, I think it's true on both ends. So I don't know what I did to sound like I wasn't agreeing with that, but I do.
Because I would say she using him, if anything. That's my thing. I'm
like, oh, no, hold on. We're going to play now. Hold on, Mr. Walker. Back me up real quick now. We done seen Becky in the hood. Now, I've been in the hood. And she just a bust down. And she got her income tax check. And so we ain't gonna act like we don't know that situation in the fried rice store or the Chinaman. It's actually a Chinese food restaurant, not a Chinaman. That's incorrect English, but they standing behind them, waiting on them to hit that visa. I ain't gonna play like y'all.
You going to the extremes? That's extreme,
from the hood, okay? So we're not gonna act like that doesn't exist, but she's paying her. I remember when I was growing up, I worked with this lady, and she would say like, sometimes you got to pay your weight as a woman, or pay your way. So sometimes that's what's happening.
Well, in this instance, it's more like if the woman's born with her, women are born with their value. That must be a great thing, but men got to go and prove themselves. So where Dirk was at his lowest, it's very safe to say that Becky there was at her highest. You see, so she was at her peak. So all he could do was outgrow her, as Bonquisha constantly says.
I don't know. Okay, well then what do we say about, now this is a very ignorant person, but I shouldn't say ignorant, but like controversial person, ratchet person, but like Blueface, for example, he had his Becky girlfriend, but he grew with her. He kept her around. She leveled up. He paid for that BBL. He did all that. So what's that?
That's weird. I don't know. It's the context. Like that's Hollywood is wild behavior. Yeah, that's all clout chasing, but I don't know. That ain't real. It's not real relationship. It's hard to be real about that. Ain't none of that real.
That's all. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this back a second. I'm gonna let her keep cooking. Here we go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If y'all just coming in.
Themselves to get access to those women. And what women don't realize is when a man is at his lowest, his ultimate objective is survival of the fittest. And they will use anything as a tool, as a stepping ladder to get where they want. When you work with a man at his lowest, you men see women as mirrors to themselves. And they see you at their lowest, and they don't want you to reflect back on them where they came from, because they used you to build themselves up, and now they need another level to go to, something that's harder. You wasn't hard to conquer. You just helped him go on to the next woman, the woman that wouldn't fuck with him or even look his way, because she is a prize. The type of women that
So once again, Captain Obvious. This man had to go out and work. Like, it ain't personal. I think women think this is personal, and it's not.
No,
Like,
but we take it personal because
and y'all shouldn't. And y'all shouldn't. A man gonna let go get some bread. If you weren't with me shooting in the gym for real, like, we gotta stop. These are bust downs. A man gonna get some bread. They always gonna find a beautiful woman in most cases.
But you
they
have
about
to
something out the
like
hood.
Everybody doesn't have common sense, ain't common. Okay, since they say I talk too much, common sense isn't common, and a lot of women don't get that. They think just because Larry, who just got out the pen, he really loves me. I'm telling you, I would not lie to y'all. They really in their brain think that, man, he gonna make it, and I'm gonna still be with him. I talk to him all the time. So they're delusional. Yes. If you're surprised now, yes, a lot of modern women are delusional when it comes to thinking that this guy who is just trying to get it how he lives actually is trying to build a family with you. I agree. I agree. I don't know what else to say.
Can it not just be a natural occurrence and not someone getting used? Like I said,
when
like,
your intentions, right, Mr. Walker, that's where and you're so right, because we would say she got what she gets, but you have to also think about intentions. Like I'm gonna be short, but I use the example of a gold digger going on a date is not the same as me and Pick Meek or Lamb going on a date. We are really trying to get to know you. So the intentions matter when you're entering something. That can set the tone for the relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. So if that woman is going in thinking, yeah, I know I gotta, I know I got, I'm a big girl or whatever, but he said he loved my curves. He like him a big girl. That's what they say, like Lizzo. And so then she goes in delusional. I'm just telling you, that's what it is. Yeah. She goes in thinking, yeah, girl, he just got the pen, but I'm telling you, he different. I talk to these women all the time, and I'm like, watch it, girl. Like, and some of them, like you said, but y'all are so right. Some of these girls are just, the sexy red dating a drug dealer. Yes, we know that. We got the hood girl dating a hood dude, or the low value girl dating a low value dude. But I was just speaking on that other point of view too.
Well, here's my thing. Like, I've seen some of these instances play out, and what I'm saying is, like, it's a natural occurrence. Like, you got this guy, let's say he's two people meet in college. All right, so they about the same. The one got, and they grow apart. The man is increasing in value, and the woman decides she's just not. She still want to do hood stuff, ratchet stuff, and she can't evolve. She can't grow with the relationship. She gets left behind. Can this just not be a natural occurrence and not somebody getting used? It's like,
most times you don't see that. The times that you see that happens is when, to me, in my opinion, is when the guy was intentionally going in knowing, girl, first off, you ain't got no ass, you overweight, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, come here, big girl, let me rub on them rolls. That's when I see that happen, where she doesn't level up. Most, like Savannah and LeBron, I know we don't try to use it, but like, you got to level up together. And yes, if that woman is staying where she's staying, leave her where she at. But that's rare, Mr. Walker. I don't see that a lot. I see a lot of times the woman level up with them out of pressure, or either it was a buzz down situation from
should be jump. Pressure. Pressure is applied. Yes, indeed, it is pressure. And I love the example of Savannah and LeBron. Look at, glory to them. Look at Mrs. James. She's a whole wife out here in these streets. She leveled up with her man. But that's what I'm saying. So that occurrence didn't happen. But I believe it would behoove women to realize the pressure you get with this guy. You want an ambitious man. You can't remain stagnant and the same and expect there not be a possibility or probability that you're going to grow apart. As the Kendra contestants keep saying, these sisters that become CEOs and get the bread, what do they say? They say, why'd you get divorced? And they said, we grew apart. I outgrew that ninja. He didn't level up. And nobody says, oh, she used and abused him.
No, I think that I agree. I don't know what you thought I said before, but yeah, if it was a situation on male or female, and it was genuine love, like Mr. Walker and his wife, Gavin and his, whatever. And that woman, you like, baby, come to the gym with me, babe. Or, come on, let's feed the kids like this. And that woman ain't listening, or vice versa. I told you, just like with the Keke Palmer situation, go. The moment you see that this man is being ambitious and this woman isn't matching the level up he needs her to make, go. She gonna get super fat. She gonna make an excuse for everything, and it's just gonna be a mess.